0 hour, Tehran. Deep beneath the bustling, unsuspecting streets of Tehran lies a fortress of silence, a classified underground bunker that serves as the heartbeat of the nation's cyber defense. Here, the hum of high-end servers creates a constant rhythmic pulse. Aryan, a brilliant and dedicated intelligence officer, sits bathed in the cold blue light of his console. His world is one of binary streams, firewalls, and encrypted signals. Tonight, the pulse of the machines feels erratic. Aryan's eyes dart across his monitors as he detects an impossible anomaly. Someone is bypassing the Pentagon's highest security layers, and the trajectory of these signals is aimed directly at the core of Iran's missile defense systems. It is not a standard breach. It is a calculated surgical overwrite. The firewall, usually impenetrable, begins to crumble under the weight of a sophisticated, self-evolving virus. As Aryan's fingers dance across his mechanical keyboard, desperately trying to construct a counterloop, he realizes with a chilling certainty that the enemy isn't trying to crash the system. They're trying to assume command. The heavy, soundproof steel door of the bunker groans open, breaking the intense silence. In walks Commander Havid, the man who trained Aryan, the legend whose name is synonymous with the nation's security. But as Havid steps into the dim light, his presence feels cold, foreign. He is holding a satellite phone, a device restricted to the highest echelons of international intelligence. Aryan doesn't hesitate. He rises, his service pistol leveled directly at Havid's chest. The air in the room grows heavy. Havid doesn't panic. He simply pulls out a chair and sits down, his face a mask of disturbing tranquility. He begins to speak, his voice calm, detailing a nightmare scenario. This isn't just about missiles. It's about the collapse of the existing world order. He reveals that behind the curtain, elite factions from both Washington and Tehran have orchestrated a deal, a shadow agreement to initiate a digital war. There would be no boots on the ground, no declarations of war. Instead, the global infrastructure would be crippled from within, leaving millions in darkness and chaos, creating a vacuum where a new, unchecked power would rise. Aryan's blood boils, yet his mind remains sharp. He realizes that killing Havid here would only turn the traitor into a martyr and leave the digital virus unchecked. He had to be smarter. He turns his laptop screen toward Havid, pretending to finalize the Ghost Protocol launch sequence that Havid had been waiting for. The commander, blinded by his own ambition, leans in closely, his eyes glued to the screen to witness the final execution of his plan. In that split second of arrogance, Aryan hits a pre-programmed hidden command. He doesn't launch a missile. Instead, he executes a global broadcast override. The bunker's internal cameras, microphones, and data links are suddenly hijacked. Everything, Javid's confession, his satellite communications with American agents, and the proof of the shadow deal, is being streamed live to every intelligence agency, news network, and public terminal in the world. The color drains from Javid's face as the reality of his own trap snaps shut around him. The very network he thought would grant him ultimate power has become the rope around his neck. Outside, the distant, frantic sirens of the military response team begin to wail, growing louder with every passing second. Aryan moves to the blast-proof window, looking out into the night sky. In the distance, the faint, rhythmic blinking lights of incoming drones signal that the game has changed forever. The immediate conspiracy is shattered, but the true war, the war for the future of a world teetering on the edge, has only just begun. Aryan lowers his weapon, the sound of the metal hitting the table echoing in the vast room. He returns to his seat and stares at the monitors. The screen flashes with a new ominous notification. Connection established. He is no longer just an officer. He is a soldier in a war that has moved beyond borders, beyond governments, and into the silent dark heart of the digital abyss. He is alone, but for the first time he knows exactly what he is fighting against.